just close my eyes again. Climbed aboard the Dreamweaver train. Trying to take away my worries of today and leave tomorrow behind. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Fly me high through the starry skies, maybe to an astral plane. Cross the highways of fantasy. Help me to forget today's pain. Ooh, Dreamweaver.
Well, greetings folks, Adventure for Relics. I know it's been a while, but we got another installment of old Relic Roundup. Now, all of these items were not found in the dump. These are all old items that have been kept in our family. So let's dive in and see what interesting things we can share with you folks today. So starting off, I'm going to go to the back here. Now this thing is wicked. I don't know whether this was a play toy back in the day or not. As far as I understand, it was. But anyway, it has a heating element inside there for a little oven. It also has an electrical coil element there on it. You can see the little here, hang on a minute, I'll move this camera out of the way. You can see the little element, but I've plugged this in and it does work, and man, does this thing heat up. Like, this would have been wicked unsafe for a child back in the day if that was its purpose. Yeah, we do have a manufacturer here. Hang on, folks. I should have prepared this a little better here. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to turn it around. Bear with me here. What do we got here? Metalware Corporation, Two Rivers, Wisconsin. 125 watts this thing. Made in USA. Wow. So, I don't know. But if this was a toy back in the day, man, that is crazy. But anyway, kind of cool. Now, I did have an old cast iron play stove that I have not come across that I wanted to do in the Roundup as well. So in my last installment, if I do find it, I'll bring it up and share it with you folks. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to move on to some old cameras here. First one being, whoa, come on, there goes the box. It's still in the original box. Precision built movie camera, Keystone. Now this was for the old 8mm film back in the day. You wanted to film a movie. There's your turning crank as you're filming. And I'll get the, and there's your lens, your viewfinder. There's the back where you would have been looking at your subject or whatever you were filming. Got a strap. Has the opening here to put your film cartridge in. And of course that's your movie winder as you're filming. So that's pretty cool. It's in great shape still. Don't know if I can... Yeah, there, I got it unlocked, folks. And there's the reel that contains the film. And of course your other one or the other one, your blank film would go in here and you'd thread it onto there, through here. And it has a clamp mechanism that comes down on the film, and there you go. You're ready to take your movie. Okay, I'm just going to lock that back up. Okay, there we go. And we'll put that back in the case. All the original literature actually is still here too, from when it was brand new. And here's the old projectors that you would have used. Keystone 8mm movie projector back in the day. I think Kodachrome film has its oh yeah, even the old warranty card here. Boston, Mass, Hallett Square. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, all the old paperwork that went with it. Model K20 instruction manual. So there we go for that, folks. I'll just get it back in the box and we'll move on to the next one here. Oh, hang on. Didn't get that put back in. Okay, hang on. Okay, lay that to the side. Now next, here's the carrying case, but this is just a camera. Old Kodak, so you know that name well. And there's your winder. Here is, when you're winding your film back, you could see the numbers or whatever as you're winding it off. Now, let me see if I can... Oh, okay. Hang on, folks. Here's the mechanism for opening it. This is pretty cool. Oh, man, this thing's spring-loaded. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to pause, folks. I'll come back at you. Hang on a sec. Alright, folks, back with you here, and I got it opened up. You can see the old bellows and your lens, flash, code on, shutter, has different meter for feet, how many feet away you are from your subject. Oh, pretty cool. It's in great shape still. Okay, so let me see if I can close that back down. It's on a hinge here. Hang on a minute. I want to break this thing. Okay, there. Okay, I got it back in. Now, let's see if I can... It has two hinges or catches here. Okay, gonna pause you again, folks. Hang on. Alright, and I'm back with you. I got the hinge open. Now your cartridge of film sat there, and then you wound it over onto the little reel here, and then wind it up until you got to the starting point of the film. So that's where it went in the back. Oh, now this has a locking mechanism for both sides here. Okay, we got that. Now I'm going to pause you, clear the table, and then we're going to get on to some more interesting, cool finds coming up. Just hang on, folks. Be back in a minute. Alright, and we're back, folks, and look at these two oldies. These have been around, believe me. This is hand carved too, but they're both cow horn. And they are old powder horns for black powder. You can see the end here. Old leather strap and neck, but this one has a bird carved on the horn. And then the bigger of the two, hang on, I'm going to have to manipulate. This one's really big. Well, hang on a minute. You're not going to see that in the light. It's got an old wood end on it. And like I say, this one's really large. Now, actually, there was an animal figurehead that goes on the end here, and I'll have to find it because I know it is still here. But anyway, that's your cap. And you can dispense your black powder from there. Oh, there's two old keepsakes that have been around for a long time, believe me. But they're still in pretty good shape, and I thought they'd be interesting to show. So I'll come back at you when the table's clear. Hang on, folks. Alright, and we're back, folks. And now we're ready to make mixed drinks. Yes, the old bartending days are back. This is Hamilton Beach drink mixer. You can see the little, it still works good too, but there's your mixing cup for it. Switch on the back there. And then to go with it, this is still an original box. High-speed battery-powered mix and swizzle. I'll just pull it out of the box. So this is the same idea, just a little hand mixer for drinks. Guess I should have put a battery in it just to show it working, but anyway, you get the picture. And last but not least, here are some other tools of the trade for bartending. Like a whisk and mixer, drink mixer. And stab those maraschino cherries and etc. to garnish the drinks with. Another cocktail little mixing spoon. And this is sort of cool too. Breaking or chipping ice. But if you can, hang on folks, I'm going to have to move this over and out of the way. Bear with me. This is sort of cool because in the handle, there, okay, I got it. If I can focus on it properly here, hang on. It has the recipes for different cocktails. So there's mint julep and Scotch mist. We'll just try and bring up one more here for you. Hang on a minute. This is hard to turn and... Oh, okay, there. Okay, so there's a recipe for daiquiri. 1 ounce lime juice, shaken crushed ice, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1.5 ounces of rum. Pour into 3-ounce glass. So I thought that's pretty cool, a little keepsake. Okay, folks, so I'm going to end it off. I've got one more little session of finds to do, and I'll come back at you again. So, without further ado, we'll sign off for now, and we'll say cheers to one and all. Love you all, Treasure Fam. Bye-bye for now. Love you all, Treasure Fam.